So in 2007, when you started, that was sort of the beginning of the school in Italy?
Yeah, I think there had already been some experimenting with it maybe a year earlier, 2006, but children were very small then. And when I came, the elementary school really started officially. So there had already been some preschool. And then when I came, I think that's when elementary school started.
What's happening with the school in Italy right now? Is it primarily for Ananda community residents, or are there children from?
No, so what happened is that in 2016, the school that I knew and where I served closed. And then other people stepped in, very talented people, very enthusiastic people, wonderful teachers. You probably will meet some of them or have already met some of them. And they started preparing, preparing the ground for another school, a new school, which had to be, in a place where that was easier to reach, because we were, like I said, we were on top of a hill. The space we had was very small sometimes. We were with these children cramped in a small room, but obviously we go out a lot. I did a lot of outdoor learning with them. So, so then I think it was in 2017 or 2018, I'm not quite sure, a new school was started, and that is where we are now. And that is fully supported by Ananda. So the leaders in that school are devotees of Yogananda. They are Kriyabans. So one of them is also a minister in training. And but the school is for everyone. So they have much more children now because they're out there, and it's good. It hasn't stopped. Then there is another school in Italy, in Pordenone, which is in the north. And basically, when it was in 2009 or 10, I met they invited me to give an introductory weekend to them, parents, and other parents. And so I did. And then we kept in touch. And then they started with a normal, like a social, and a society, an association. But then they became a school. And so that is not overtly education for life, but the soul of it is. And we are still in touch and good friends. And and of course also everyone who's active in EFL here now, they get our full support. So those are the two schools that I know, this one and in Pordenone. And there is something else going on, I think, in Orvieto, but that the other teachers can tell you more about.
Okay. Well, it seems like Italians would really, it seems to me like they would really embrace a philosophy like education for life.
I don't know if that's specifically Italian, but what I do see is that parents are looking for something else. Yeah. Something where the feelings are more recognized, where the learning is more natural.
Exactly.
Just more natural development for their children, not something so rigid and, lifeless, you might say.
Yeah, I think at this point, there's probably parents in every country wanting more of a rounded education for their children. I know for myself as a new parent, that's exactly what I'm looking for. And
yeah, how old is your child?
He's only 2.5 right now. So I have a few years, but.
Well, it starts at home basically. So.
Yeah.
And I don't know, in the Philippines, you probably have to start a school yourself.
Yep, that's the plan.
Wonderful.